Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the monsoon 2020 tour of my plants, my succulents and my plant arrangements. So in this video I'm going to talk to you about my new plant collections and of course my old plants growth, my succulents and my plant arrangements. So this is the first plant on the list, that is the Philodendron Hederaceum velvet leaf. As it was mentioned from where I purchased it from online nursery. See the texture of these leaves, it's a velvety texture. And before proceeding I will show you one thing, these droplets. Now these droplets are not the dew on the plant, it is the property, that guttation property. It happens when the plant is overwater. When the plant is overwater, it will release these droplets on the tip of the plant leaves, and this I have seen with my philodendrons. Very beautiful plant. Now these new leaves, they are green in color, and as they grow they turn to black color, they turn to dark color, and at the end they become black in color. Now this is the Philodendron Hederaceum velvet leaf plant. It was also known as the Philodendron micans, and it is locally it is known as the Philodendron black gold. Stems are red in color. Very thin roots, and I feel that this plant I can use in terrarium and it will give a nice look to the terrarium. As it grows in cascading way, the vines get cascaded while growing. Very beautiful plant. Now this is almost a month old with me. This I have purchased from the Rootbridge online. Very healthy plant I got, and I have tried this plant keeping out in my window and keeping inside. It's growing well. This is a normal terrarium made by my son. It is of money plant, that is neon money plant, and as here is the window, the plants are coming this way, they are trying to grow in this way in a search of a sunlight. This is the Philodendron Hederaceum Brazil. Again this was from the Rootbridge nursery, and see the variegation on the leaves. This plant is almost 2 months old with me. I tried this plant growing inside, outside. It's doing well. Very easy to grow plant, very fast growing plant. There is no variegation on one stem, and I have 2 stems of these plants with the variegation. Here is one. There is no variegation on this stem. These are the new leaves. This is a climber. If they will get the support, they will climb on that support. If they will not get the support, then they will spread on the ground. This is a Scindapsus pictus algerius, and this was brought from the My Bagicha. The plant that I received was totally in damaged condition. This is also more than 1 month with me. Very slow growing plant, but I love this plant. See the variegation on the leaves. It's like a silver color spots on the leaves. This plant can be used in terrariums, as the plant is very slow growing and leaves size is also very small, so you can use this plant in terrarium. Actually, when I received the plant, the soil was too much hard. It was like a concrete. I changed the soil and I kept this plant out in my window, and now it's inside. It's growing. There is a growth, but it's very slow growing plant. This is the Philodendron hederaceum neon plant. This I brought from the Ugao nursery. Very easy to grow plant, very fast growing plant. This is like a money plant. You can grow it very easily. This is in 4-inch pot. This pot is a self-watering pot, and it came like this only. This I purchased from Ugao online nursery. Very easy to grow plant. It is like this only since when I have purchased it. Now it's almost more than a 1 month old with me. Now moving to this plant. This plant again I purchased from Ugao nursery, and this is again in a 4-inch pot, self-watering pot. Now what is a self-watering pot? You can water from this slot here and the water will get absorbed. It's a bottom watering technique. This is a Monstera broken heart leaf plant. Its botanical name is Monstera adansonii. There are some shoots, new shoots are coming from here. This is also more than 1 month old with me. Now this is the Philodendron hederaceum green plant. I brought it from the My Bagicha online nursery. This is just one stem. Again the same thing that I faced with this Scindapsus pictus plant. This way, the soil of this was too much solid, so I changed the soil. I just used coco peat and I repotted this plant. The plant was in this pot only. Very hardy plant. I tried keeping this plant out in my window and now it is inside. This is also more than a 1 month old with me. The plant is growing nicely, very easy to care, very fast growing plant. Philodendron hederaceum green. Behind it's a Chamaedorea plant. See the Chamaedorea plant, they don't like this sunlight at all, sun rays. All the plants, they want the sunlight, but I have kept it here behind. This is the window and I have kept it aside so that the sun rays should not fall on it, and it's growing nicely here. Same way I have kept this fern here so that these plants, they will get the moisture of these other plants also. Actually this plant was in my terrarium. I removed it from that terrarium and I planted this plant in this planter again. The soil which is used is just coco peat. Is growing nicely here. I water daily to these ferns and it is kept inside. All these plants are more exposed to sunlight, but it is kept here behind all the plants so that it will get the moisture of these plants. So it is kept here. This is a areca palm. This one is the areca palm, and this is particularly, this is a this pot is 7.5-inch pot. This is a East Indian holy fern. I have purchased this plant from the Ugao online, see the variegation on leaves. Particularly to use this plant in terrarium, I have brought this plant. I water this plant daily. It received in this way only, and there is a tray. You can remove this tray. This tray can be removed, and again you can place it here like this. This is the way I received this plant from the nursery itself. I have not changed the soil of this plant. It is like this only. See the variegation. Inside it's a light green and outside it's a dark green foliage color. And this is the Chamaedorea. Again I planted this Chamaedorea in this wooden planter and it's growing nicely. I showed this plantation of this in this wooden planter. I shared with you all in my previous video. I kept this plant in a east window. This is again the philodendron Ceylon gold plant. It was in a 4-inch pot, but that pot was not enough for this. I planted this plant in this bigger planter, and then I am giving some time for this plant to get settled in this planter, and now these are the new leaves which are coming. This is my very old money plant, that is Epipremnum aureum neon money plant. This is a 3-feet moss stick I have used for this money plant. I painted this pot. Actually this is a very old pot and I painted this with the acrylic color, and now it's looking very nice. It's looking like a new planter, but it's very old planter. This is a Fittonia plant. Fittonia and ferns, they require daily watering. Actually I struggle growing in this Fittonia plant. There is a new growth. It's kept away from the window. See, here is the window and it's kept here so that it should not get affected by the harsh sunlight. And this is very old bamboo plant. Now I'm coming to this side. This is a Rex begonia plant. Now this plant this plant was in a smaller planter. I changed the planter of this. Actually this is a planter in which I made my compost during the lockdown time, and directly in that compost itself, which I made from the kitchen waste, I have planted this plant and it's doing very well. See, there is a new growth. Begonias you can grow very nicely, very easily as a house plant if you are in Mumbai, and they do well in a closed terrarium. It's like you can dedicate terrariums to each species of this begonia plant. They are very easy to care plant. Once I tried Rex begonia in this terrarium and it was growing very nicely, but just to do some experiment I kept that under grow light to see the growth of the plant. But after that the begonia plant which was in that terrarium, that died, So later on I never kept the terrarium under grow light. These plants, they like the sunlight, so they do well in this my south facing window. This is the Calathea pink or Calathea rosy plant. This came to me just before a week, and this is a new leaf. This is from the Rootbridge online. Rootbridge online nursery, 4-inch pot, and is growing. I need to study these plants. I purchased these 3 plants recently, Ficus pumila and this another species of Calathea plant. This is a Calathea dotty. They came just before a week. I need to study these plants, just showing that this is my new arrival. To give some color hint in terrarium, I have ordered these plants. These all three plants in a 4-inch pot, and they are responding to the atmosphere because as the window is in that side, all the leaves are going in this direction. So they are responding to the atmosphere what they are getting, and here is the small growth, new leaf is coming. So slowly they are getting adjusted to the atmosphere. This is a philodendron cardinal black. This is now more than almost 2 months with me. I kept it away from the window, and now it's kept near the window. It's growing nicely, and you can just see that you will not overwater this plant. It will give you a good result. Keep it little bit thirsty. It will give you a good result, and very nice coloration. See here, when the new leaf comes, that cover of that leaf is in a pink color. Then this is, as it grows, it turns to the black. Nice foliage color. I will again propagate this plant, and I will try this plant in a terrarium. This looks like a rubber plant, but this is not a rubber plant, and this can be used in a different plant arrangements, dish gardens, as it stand tall, so you can use this plant in a dish garden arrangements. This is again the Calathea dotty. See the coloration, green plant, dark green plant. Here it's a pink lines. This is a new leaf. This one and this one, these are the new leaves, and these becomes darker as they grow. This is from I ordered from these 3 plants I ordered from the Rootbridge online. Now this one is again another species of Scindapsus pictus. This species of Scindapsus pictus is a fast growing Scindapsus pictus with the bigger foliage. This came in a 4-inch pot, and I repotted this plant to this bigger pot. I used just coco peat to plant this plant, and it's growing very happily. Again, this is also from the Rootbridge. Very nicely growing plant. If you want to buy this plant, if you are in Mumbai and if you want to grow this plant, it will do very well with you. There is no problem in growing this plant. Just it should get adjusted to the atmosphere, then it will grow very nicely. Don't keep the soil too much soggy. The leaves will get curled. If the plant is thirsty, then the leaves will get curled like this. Then you will understand that the plant is thirsty, then water it. So many shoots are coming, new shoots are coming. So these all are my house plants. This is my very old syngonium, pink syngonium terrarium kept here. The plant is coming out, just I am keeping it like that only. Here, this is a recently made dish garden. All the plants are growing, they are alive. Just wanted to show you that all these plants are alive. It is a combination of tropical and the succulent plants, and they are growing even though it's a monsoon season is going on. All the plants are alive. Here it's a gasteria plant here. This is my very old terrarium. Variegated Aralia. Here it is a baby steer plant. This is the parlor palm, or it is known as a Nyandibella palm or Chimedoria plant. Crypthansis, that is a earth star. 2 earth stars are there in this. This is a Syngonium plant. Actually, here was one another stem. I hope you can see this cut. I cut another stem of Syngonium from here, and that stem I used in this. This was the stem which was in this, and now there are some new developments are there of the Syngonium plant. So this is a surprising for me. Hope they will grow and it will look again nicely. This is my propagation pot. Let's see what's in this. Recently I took some cuttings of this Aralia plant. In last week only I took these cuttings and kept in this. There are some Syngoniums. This is a pink Syngonium here. This is also another species of Syngonium. And this one here I just wanted to show you. This one is the Scindapsus pictus argyrius. When I received this Scindapsus pictus plant here, this one, with this I received and this was the broken stem of the Scindapsus pictus. I kept it for the propagation, and it has given me this new leaf is growing. Hopefully I will make the terrarium with this. It is used in the terrarium. This is a terrarium, Gasteria terrarium, which I made on the Rakhi. These are my 2 old terrariums in the 4-inch pot. These are the Havathia attenuata. This is again the tropical terrarium. Somehow the plants in this are not doing that so well. This is a peace lily was there, and it has got some infection. I need to remove it. I just kept it to show you. See, there is a new growth. I will cut this part and I will plant this again. This is a Aralia palm plant, Syngonium. I observed some mealybugs on this Syngonium plant. Actually, this gives me, as there is a pagoda in the, it gives me very soothing effect to observe. So only very few plants are in this terrarium, then also it looks very beautiful. This is a rectangle terrarium. Plants in this, I just wanted to do the makeover of this terrarium, but somehow these plants are growing very well, very nicely in this. This is a baby steer and this is a palm plant. They are growing, so I don't want to disturb this terrarium, so it is kept like this only. This is a dried stem of tulsi. Just I poked it in this to just give some different look to this terrarium. This is a baby steer plant. It's going in search of a sun here. It's very soothing. The effect of Buddha and pagoda is very soothing to observe. Now I need to go out, so I am opening this window and I will remove all these plants first, and then I will just climb on this seal and I will show you all my plants which I have kept out. So this is all my succulents kept out. Monsoon is on and they all are here outside. This is a 4-inch pot jet plant, elephant bush jet plant. This is a bunny ear cactus. This is a bunny ear cactus red. Red means thorns are of red color, and this one they have yellow thorns. And here are some new pups. Hopefully one day I will get the flowers of these plants. Just be careful if you are handling, if you want to plant these plants. Just be careful, as they are, it's a very thorny plant, so just be careful while planting this plant. These are stem cut propagated jet plants. This is a variegated variety of jet plant. This one and this one. This is the Kalanchoe Fedsken Crow. This is growing like anything. See, they are coming out of this basket. Here. This planter has become very heavy. It's such a gigantic growth of this plant. It was here only. Kalanchoe Meloti. New growth from dyed stems, and it's going here. The roots, all the aerial roots, they are trying to penetrate the soil of this moss. I need to cut this. I think this is a leaf. Yeah, this is this one. Kalanchoe Fedsken Crow is fallen from this, so it should go here only. I'm removing this pot. It It is here only throughout the monsoon. Since last year it is here rather. See the leaves. See the roots, aerial roots. I'm chopping it now. See, there is a growth. Now from where to chop this? This need to be planted in another pot. Here also. See this stem. There is a new growth. One way again, just to keep them here, they will take up the life. These small stems, I am keeping them here only, and these bigger ones I will pot them in another pot. Observing these new pups, it's very soothing for me. This is the Haworthia attenuata. It was inside and last week only I had kept it here. This is a moss dried during the hot summer season. Now it's turning green. As it's raining, slowly it's turning green. Taking care of moss is it's very high maintenance plant, moss. It needs daily watering, that too a rainwater or distilled water, which is not practically possible for me. Throughout the monsoon, it's here only Gasterias, Haworthias, and there in the corner, this is a variegated ched plant. See, the new pinkish leaves are coming. Now to show this basket, I need to climb on my window sill. This is the Crassula camphire. There are two plants, two separate plants. This is the Crassula camphire. This one is very old plant with me. And this one I brought later on, and now there are new pups are coming out of this plant. See, from here. This one another pup. this is a surprising for me that there are new pups coming out of this Crassula campfire. This is a humidity loving succulent. It's growing very nicely in monsoon. This is a growth during the monsoon of this plant. Usually it gives the red color stressing on the edges of the leaves. As there is a lack of sunlight, it has turned completely to green color, but the plant is growing very nicely. This is a Kalanchoe panda plant. This is my very old sedum plant. I have taken so many cuttings of it and it's now very small. It has become very small, and see, there is a new growth, there is a new pup, it's coming. If I'll get my old images of my of this plant, I will just insert those images with this video. This is also a very old plant with me. This is a kind of a sedum. See, there is a growth, new pup is coming. They love the monsoon. Succulents, actually they love the monsoon. Echeverias. If you remember, I changed the soil ratio, that I added 50% of gravels in the soil. See, the succulents, succulents, it's not so that they don't want the water, they want the water, but water should get drained out. So your soil medium should be well drained. So by adding 50% of gravels into it, I made it well drained, and throughout the monsoon this basket is here. This is of very sensitive Echeveria, and you can see the growth of these Echeverias here. This one particularly is very old. This is almost, I think, more than 1 year with me. This Echeveria, if you will see my last year's monsoon video, you will get to see this Echeveria in those videos. And there is one more growth on this Echeveria. I don't know, I don't think it's visible to you, but there is another growth. I don't want to disturb this plant. There is one more pup is coming out from this stem. Now I have come to this side. I just love to showcase my growth of this baby steer plant. The earth star is getting hidden. So all the baby steer stem, they are covering this earth star. I got some mushrooms also in this basket. I just let it grow. Now there is no mushroom here, otherwise I would have showed it to you. Many mushrooms, but I didn't eat those mushrooms. It was there. It looks very beautiful. Kalanchoe flapjack. And this is what, there is something has fallen in this. This is the, I need some tool to touch. Bare fingers, I will not touch this plant. I am using this tool to see. This is a bunny or cactus leaf. Fell into this, and see, it's sprouting. It has started sprouting. There are the roots. If I will let this plant like this only, it will remain in this. It will start growing here as a new plant. This is the basket of Havartias. I will take this basket inside and I will show you. It's very heavy. various types of Havarthias. See the pattern. Actually this was in one small cup open terrarium I made, and one fine day the plant came out of that, it fell down, so I put this plant in this basket. It's growing. These Havarthia, they do very well in Mumbai's climate. This is my favorite species, that is a Havarthia zebra. I'll remove these chains. See, the baby is growing so nicely. This is now almost 2 inch. The baby of Havarthia, very slow growing plant. Always keep these babies with the mother plant only. This is the effect of monsoon, that plants are growing very nicely. And one more surprise here. I got 1 cc, I think it's here only. This is another pup coming out from the Havarthia. Hope it's visible. Now this is the small Havarthia baby plant, which actually I separated, and then I realized I planted it separately, this Havarthia. This leaf is coming, see here. This one, yeah, now it's visible. I separated this baby plant, this is separated, and then I potted it separately in a separate pot, and then I realized that the plant should be with the mother plant, and again I repotted this plant with the mother plant, and it's growing. Now you can see this is the plant which I separated, and this one which is with the mother plant, not separated. So this is growing very nicely as it is with the mother plant, not separated. So when it will grow more, then I will separate, and definitely I am going to show you the propagation of these Havarthia plant. I just like this pattern of Havarthia. Very easy to grow in Mumbai. So this succulent, this Havarthia succulent is very easy to grow in Mumbai. All these light green new leaves are coming, fresh leaves. Now going to the next. Here is my Buddha terrarium. The Buddha is the Kalanchoe Fresconkoi is covering the Buddha's face. New baby pups growing very happily. This is one leaf of Echeveria. That Echeveria actually that died, but it gave me this baby pup. Now moving to this, my this is the latest status of baby steer hanging terrarium. There are so many shoots I am getting. Hopefully this will cover the ground of this terrarium. This Tulsi plant is potted in a 12-inch pot, and with the coco peat and my self-made compost and some gobar I have added in this, and it's growing nicely. Here is the Aralia, variegated Aralia plant. I take the cuttings from this plant to propagate. This is a one more plant I received from the My Bagicha online. This is a Happy Perennium Orion that we call money plant. This is a green variety. This is not at all a variegated variety of the money plant or pothos. This is from the My Bagicha, very easy to grow plant. Keep it inside, keep it outside, it will grow, it will give you a huge foliage. And I have used this macrame plant hanger, and this is made actually out of a sari border I have used to make this hanger. So you can use your old things to turn them into some creative things. I just changed the same thing with the this plant also. I changed the soil. The soil wasn't that so good. I feel that the soil was the mixture of clay soil and the sand, and that soil became too much solid. So I changed the soil. Very easy to grow plant. This is my southeast window. This is a Syngonium vanillandi planted in a coco pit. Neon money plant planted in a coco pit. Coconut shell planter with the money plant, marble money plant. This is Spanish moss. To keep the Spanish moss healthy, you need to water it daily. Enjoy money plant. So this is the peace lily. I just removed, I washed first this plant. I removed all the dead leaves on it, and this is a fresh tap water I have taken, and I am placing this plant in this. This is the beauty of nature, that it will not discourage you, it will give you something, it will just give you a surprise, it will give you something new. And I need to observe this. This is my east window. This is a mother of 1,000 plants. See the growth of the plant. See how gigantically it's growing. So many pups I got. They all fell down because of a wind. It was very much windy in a last week. This is a new growth. The pups which falls down, and then they grow as a new plant. Very easy to grow. Mother of 1,000 succulent. So guys, this is a way I have grown my succulents, my plants, my terrariums. And for succulents, I always use the Mandy's farm soil. Its link I will mention in the description box below. And if you have liked this video, please give a thumbs up to the video, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it. And if you have learned something from this video, please do comment in the comment box. Your likes, your comments and your subscription, that gives me a lot of motivation to make more and more videos. So please subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching.